Hi, my name is Riley Stevens. I am in 7th grade. This is my paper for the Maine Mayflower Society Essay Contest, The Quest for Freedom. The Pilgrims mean so much to me because they have left behind great examples of bravery, leadership, and religious freedom. Think about it, leaving on a journey of 3,131 miles on a small 90-foot wooden boat for 2 miserable months through treacherous stormy gales. This would have been a very brave thing to do. A leader was needed for the 102 people on the Mayflower. Some of those passengers were in search of religious freedom. Bravery, leadership, and freedom of religion are gifts that my ancestors bestowed upon me. My ancestors, Miles Standish and Richard Warren, are meaningful to me because I would not be alive without them. Miles Standish married twice and had 7 children. Standish was an excellent leader and captain. He helped greatly take care of the ones who were ill because he remained healthy. Miles Standish was the one who constructed a fort around the Plymouth colony. Standish was ruthless and had killed many Native Americans before there was peace between the two groups. Miles was criticized greatly by being given the nicknames Captain Shrimp and Chimney Soon Fired. Despite the heavy criticism from his adversaries, he was well respected in Plymouth colony. Another of my ancestors, Richard Warren, married Elizabeth Walker, and together they had 7 children. Not much is known about Richard's life in England other than that he was a merchant/businessman and wanted to have a better life in the New World. Richard Warren bravely departed on the Mayflower without his wife and 5 daughters. His family eventually arrived in America, where his 2 sons were born. All of his children grew up to maturity and married, and each had large families, which makes Richard Warren one of the most frequently claimed ancestors. Richard and Elizabeth had 57 grandchildren. I feel like I have a resemblance to both of my ancestors through leading like Miles and being business-minded like Richard. One of the reasons why the Pilgrims left England was that they wanted freedom of religion. About 40 of the passengers on the Mayflower were Protestant separatists, also called saints. They were wanting to establish a church in the New World because they believed that the Church of England had become a corrupt community. After the King of England gave permission for the saints to leave, they joined with a group called strangers and boarded 2 ships called the Mayflower and the Speedwell and set sail. Both ships started off and were forced to return because the Speedwell was leaking. Everyone and everything from the Speedwell crammed into the Mayflower and began again. It would have been extremely risky to leave on a small boat at the beginning of hurricane season. They were brave and motivated to become free. Bravery, leadership, and religious freedom are a few things that the Pilgrims accomplished. I will do my best to follow the examples of my ancestors by being brave, leading, and enjoying the freedom this country gives me. Thank you for choosing me as the 7th and 8th grade essay contest winner.